There are minutes, hours, days, and weeks where you can't recall what you were doing in the moment. For example, how often have you driven down the road only to realize you were much farther along your route than you thought you were, and you don't even remember driving the last few blocks? It can be really scary. You've been on autopilot, and your mind is taking its shot at fixing things or planning conversations. Certainly not on the beautiful blue sky and the tree-lined streets you've just driven past. Luckily, your neural pathways have stored information since you began driving, and your resulting procedural memory guides you from point A to point B, hopefully without incident. So, in this scenario, what is true with a capital T true? You are here in the present moment, the only possible true moment. But were you present in those moments you can't recall? Those moments when your brain's muscle memory was doing the driving? This is an interesting and philosophical question. And I would pose this to you. Does it really even matter? We move through life trying to control or hopefully not control outcomes for our spiritual and psychological well-being. And mindfulness teaches us to be present in the moment, the only real moment, for a more peaceful life. So, how do we reconcile this? What is really true? Turn to your sense doors for a reliable answer. You have a body, one that feels the pressure of your feet on the ground, whether you're standing still or walking across a room. This is true. You feel the warmth or cool air on your skin. You are here now. This is true. You are breathing oxygen in and exhaling stale remnants and carbon dioxide into the surrounding area. Your breath is keeping you alive right now. This is true. As you look around the space you're in, you see objects of various shapes and colors. You notice the distance between your body and each object in your field of vision. This is true. You are here now. Your ears receive sounds from within your body, from the space surrounding you, and maybe from much farther away. Such auditory reception can only occur in the present moment. So also true. You may also notice lingering aromas, maybe from nature or from whatever you have baking in the oven. And you may also experience residual tastes from the meal you just ate. This too can only be experienced in the present moment, not yesterday or tomorrow. So also true. And of course, you might be thinking this is fundamentally irrelevant to the example of driving I described earlier. Yes, the mind is also a sense door, and like all sense doors, a portal to presence. So the evidence presented to you by your senses supports what is true right now. This moment, the only moment. And this moment is infinite. You are always in the only moment that is true. This brings me to the original question: what's true with a capital T? What occurred in the past is a memory that might be replayed. Each time, your perception may modify its flavor, editing based on conditions that were present or are currently present. The future is the imaginings of your mind, the wanting mind that creates details, but has no way of confirming the conditions that will arise in the future, so not true. What occurred as you drove down the road on autopilot, when reflected upon, is a memory and partial in its truth. This leaves you to knowing the only truth you can experience is in this moment here, now. Your direct experience through your sense doors of all phenomena is the truth with a capital T. On this, you can rely.